Hello, my friends. It's Jason with Owlets Tarot. Here to do your collective. I almost said for the month of April, but these collectives this month, I'm not putting any dates on them. They're not time or date specific. When you click on the messages and they resonate, then that's exactly when you were meant to hear them. This is going to be for my wonderful Aquarius collective, just in case I didn't say that. Anything you need to know about this channel, dear friends, is down in the box below, along with a link to my email if you would like to contact me about getting a personal reading. If you like my content, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you for sharing your valuable time and energy with me here. So, let's get into this, Aquarius. I'm working without a microphone, so I will try to remember to speak up, and hopefully you don't struggle to hear me. We start out your reading with the Strength card and the 7 of Coins. So I really see that in your recent past you've been working really hard. You've been putting in a lot of effort toward your internal strength, your fortitude, all that it takes for you to muster the strength to push forward through tough times, through any adversity. Making sure that you remain on top of your emotions, not letting any of your emotions not flying off the handle. Making sure that everything is copacetic, nothing is kind of off kilter. All this internal balance and tapping into these reservoirs of strength deep within you is what's helping you is what's helping you muster up the patience that's required to wait for the seeds that you've planted to bloom, to wait for your harvest to come in, to wait for what you've put so much work into to come to fruition. And there's a beautiful sense of making peace with something or someone, but I really feel strongly like it's making peace with something in yourself, in your life. Understanding more fully that to accept and to embrace this particular part of you is to integrate it and to gain power over it, over something that once had power over you. You're now the one holding the power. And this is self-power. This is power and confidence within yourself. And the skills that you bring to the table. Now in present energy, we've got the 3 of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 8 of Swords. You've been doing a lot of healing, releasing a lot of heartache, releasing a lot of negativity, things that were keeping you from remaining in the driver's seat of your emotions. Releasing, healing, and bringing forward the lessons that you gained, that were learned due to the trials and tribulations that you've endured. This is recognizing that a lot of the pain is something that you're a lot more capable of releasing than you may realize. It might feel very difficult to release certain things. It might feel very difficult to heal from certain things that you've went through. But I will say, remember that you have the strength. Remember that you have the tools. This is a time of healing. And also remember and recognize that a lot of what you're healing from is on an emotional, a spiritual, psychological, intellectual level. And you're much more capable of soothing these emotional wounds, not needing anyone to make anything better for you, but being your own soothing balm. And recognizing that you are going through some sort of metamorphosis, some period of transition, transformation. And as soon as you are fully open, as soon as you're able to let some of your walls down, walls that were put up due to this heartbreak or this betrayal, whatever this past pain represents for you, it's you recognizing that once your eyes are fully open to it, you can see it for what it is, and recognize that it's not as much about you as it is about the other person who caused the pain. You're able to let go of something that you were hanging on to that felt very personal. It's almost like in the light of day you recognize it for what it was, or what it is, and what it is not. Yeah, and you can forgive because you can remove yourself from the situation and see it more objectively and with less of a bias, because you were the one on the receiving end of this. So it's been difficult to heal from, but that healing, it is here. It's present. It's not only within reach, but it's present. And upcoming energy and advice, we've got the Hermit and the 9 of Pence. So, really remembering who holds the key. Taking the time to heal, taking the time to go within, to retreat unapologetically, not feeling the need to explain yourself to anybody, but doing exactly what it is that you need to do in order to transmute this negative energy in order for the transformation to take place. This is that seeing things by the light of day, seeing things for what they are. And sometimes to see things clearly, to see things for exactly what they are at their core, it's we get a clearer picture when we're able to go within. That's when we have our epiphanies. That's when these answers come. That's when things light up for you. That's when you're able to recognize this for what it is. And as I said before, what it is not. And cards of advice, we have the Nine of Pens. So I do feel that Spirit is reminding you that you have everything in you that you need. You're self-sufficient. You're needless when it comes to the tools that you need, to the strength that you need, to the wisdom that you need. You need not from anybody. You have all of this within you. This is independence. This is making a place for yourself, making space for yourself, making space for yourself in your own life. And that pulls my eyes over to the Six of Pens, which is the energy of in the subconscious. So I do feel like subconsciously you've been giving a lot. There's a lot that you give that you're very conscious of, but I'm seeing that you're giving a lot subconsciously. Whether this means you're giving away energy, kind of depleting yourself energetically without realizing it, whether you're giving too much to somebody, and it's leaving you in a position where if anything goes south, you're going to be left, without enough. There's a bit of caution here to make sure that you are in a position where you can give and receive, where there's equal balance here. Because just because there's self-sufficiency, independence, abundance here, doesn't mean that you're this kind of never-ending vending machine, just giving and giving and giving. Energy in the conscious mind. We've got the Fool, which is a beautiful energy to see in the energy of the conscious, because it really goes to show that you are willing to take risks. You are willing to go out on a limb and embrace this new opportunity, to step forward into this new chapter with grace, with confidence, and with strength, with a full set of tools, with a heart that's healed or is healing, and with your eyes wide open, seeing that you hold the key to moving forward into a space of abundance. But it's about opening your eyes and recognizing where it is that you're blocked, and also where it is that you have avenues out of this negative space. this negative mental space. Also make sure that, you are receiving just as much as you're giving. And as I always say on this channel, this card very much says to me, receive without any feeling of shame or without any feeling of like you don't deserve, because you're a giver. And as I said, this energy being in the subconscious, you're actually giving a lot more than you're even fully and consciously aware of. So on this new journey, embrace this new start, this new beginning, this new adventure that you're getting ready to embark on. But make sure that you're doing so without giving everything away. Making sure that you're holding on to all the supplies, all the tools that you need to move forward on this next leg of your journey. Alright, let me grab you a spirit oracle and then read the message from the book for you. New cards, so they stick together. Alright, we got Wholehearted Bridge. Wholehearted Bridge. And I'm going to read to you what the artist wrote and was feeling as she created this particular painting. Wholehearted Bridge. To listen to what is inside me is to listen to the world around me. I listen to the wisdom of my body that tells me that the years have passed, and that even though I haven't realized it, many times I still listen to life through the prism of my childhood. I now listen with awareness to the voice of my infancy, asking for my attention. I now listen with awareness to the voice of my adolescence, asking for my attention. I accepted, stored, and accumulated painful memories during those years. I decided to heal my wounds with much love and delicate strength. Healing those wounds with strength. Gently, with love, I approach my inner child and say, "Forgive me for all the walls I have built around you." As we discussed, the walls that we build, or that you've built around you due to the pain. Sorry, I lost my spot. Gently with love, I approach my inner child and say, "Forgive me for all the walls I have built around you. Thank you for being an important part of me, a part that I have not paid enough attention to. For all the pain, I am sorry and I ask your forgiveness. I care for you, I love you, and I admire your understanding in spite of all adversity. Thank you for your willingness to let go of these things. I am faithful to my own being. I tell myself the truth, and that is how I take care of myself. Without judgment today, I recognize and embrace that pure and innocent being who dwells in me. I talk, I feel. I am finally listening to myself. The one who suffers is the child, not me." So this is a lot about sincerity and about making sure that we're taking care of ourselves, taking care of the child within, making sure that, there's a lot of positive self-talk, positive affirmations, filling your head, filling your day, filling this particular time of healing and awakening, of understanding and strengthening, and of newness, of giving and receiving wholeheartedly. All right, my lovely friends, I hope that you're all well. Thank you so much for joining me, as always, and sharing your time and energy with me. I hope that you are all well. I hope you stay well. Okay, take good care of yourselves. Take care of those around you, and until we see each other again, it's been a pleasure as always. All right, take care, friends. Bye.